this is Dr. Liv with New Insight, and thank you for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is, It Takes More Than Time. It is not just time that heals wounds. It is what you do with the time that matters most. Time moves even when we do not, and even when we feel stuck, weighed down, afraid, lost, confused, discouraged, and hopeless. And sometimes we become stuck by circumstances that we have little to no control over. Other times we become stuck by our own thoughts, fears, insecurities, traumas, and counterproductive behaviors. This means we can work against ourselves, self-sabotage, doing things that are detrimental to our own mental health, our plans, and future goals. The lesson in this video is, don't allow anger, bitterness, hostility, or resentment to keep you stuck. Even when you move on physically, you might still be stuck mentally and emotionally in negative and faulty thinking patterns. Your heart can become hardened, and this affects how you show up in relationships and in life, period. For example, you might move on from a toxic person or toxic situation. However, if the residual hurt, anger, and pain is still unhealed, that can and will have a spillover effect. You can become negative, mistrustful, and even block or sabotage good relationships and opportunities. Your past starts to distort your judgment and cloud your lenses, and eventually, everyone and every situation will look the same. And this can happen even when you're not aware of it. When you move past toxic situations, turn your pain into power and purpose. Change your mindset, your focus, and your energy. Don't keep talking about the problem, rehashing it over and over, because this only reinforces negative thinking and negative feeling. It keeps you focused on problems and not solutions, pessimistic and not optimistic, and regressing instead of progressing. There comes a point where you have to get your own closure from the past. Stop waiting on or relying on others to give it to you and move forward with your life. Close the door. If you talk about it in a way that brings awareness and empowerment to others. Use it as your testimony. Learn the lessons and use your new knowledge and insight to be the wind beneath your wings to help you rise and soar higher than ever before. When you talk about the pain or toxicity from the past, you're constantly giving it attention and energy, reactivating it in your heart and mind, conjuring negativity from it. Also, you hinder your healing power and your forward movement because the toxicity and hurt and pain becomes a distraction and can even become an excuse to remain stuck. You develop an entanglement with past hurt, pain, and trauma. So leave it where it is. Train your heart and mind to turn away from what disturbs your happiness and peace. To do so, it is crucial that you learn and implement skills and new habits for emotional regulation, distress tolerance, and controlling impulsivity so that you do not fall trap to your ego, emotions, or seeking immediate gratification, and so that you don't get stuck by your own thought traps. So take the L's, the learning lessons that is. Heal and become better, not bitter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.